Hello?
I'm still here. I'm just doing a side quest where I gotta listen to a grandma tell a 12-minute story in Borderlands 2.
Yeah, man, that was fucking weird, bro. Like, I have no idea what that was all about, but it seems to be better now, so I am happy about that. I'm just gonna have to wait to surf through the shops, like to surf through the different stores and stuff until after my stream. I am not risking it going down again. I had
You know what?
17 views.
Actually, what are you using to stream?
Streamlabs, but trust me, that's not the problem. If that was the problem, it would have happened before, and that's never happened to me. And between Twitch and YouTube, I've been streaming for like a year.
I was gonna say it might have been like a random bug with Streamlabs and Steam Store, where when you opened it, it might have conflicted with each other and glitched out your PC. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
done that to me when I've opened up Epic once when I forgot to turn off the one I use.
What do you mean the one you use? You stream?
No, I have a quote unquote recording software. It's OBS, but it still stays the same. Like any recording streaming software can glitch out your PC, I think, if you open like a Steam or Epic Store.
Right. Oh, okay.
Very rare to have happen, but it can happen.
Yeah, it was just weird. It's just something I never had happen before. And like I said, it just sucks because I mean, I was streaming, I was live for like an hour, and I had like fucking 17 views in that within that hour, and now I have to re-go live again. So if anybody was in my stream, like there's a chance that they won't come back because I don't know if they'll get a second notification. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if they had the stream already pulled up and then the stream ended and then I go live again 10 minutes later, I don't know if it'll send out another notification, being that it was so close to the stream ending, you know what I mean?
right.
I don't know what the rules are with certain stuff like that, but at least the PC reset fixed it, so that's good.
Hopefully it
Just
did,
fucking,
anyways.
yeah. Well, no, it fixed it. I know it did. Like I said, it was just weird, man. Because like when you have something open, and like you go to the bottom of your desktop where like the open icon is, and you hover over it, and like it
Yeah.
pops up that little picture with the top with like the top white bar and the little X there. It showed the picture, but it was the wrong picture. Like I would go to hover over my Streamlabs and it would show the Steam store. And there was no top bar, there was no X for me to click on, nothing like that. And then when I went to go into the Steam store, it was the Steam store, but it didn't have anything in it. It was just the background like color of the store itself, like the theme color. It was just that all the way across. And the stream, it didn't show the stream like when I went to go click on Streamlabs, it didn't show the stream at all. It was
Huh.
like like when you go to open, like when you have a recording program up and you go to and like it shows in the middle of the program, it shows like the box where it shows like what you're recording. That wasn't there. Like I don't know what the hell happened, but it completely messed everything up. And like I said, it sucks because I was only live for like barely an hour, and in that hour I got within that hour I had like 17 views. And that sucks because there's certain times where I'll stream for 4, 5, 6 hours and I'll only get 17 views. But I had 17 in like the first hour I was live. So now I gotta restart again and hope that people, whoever was in the stream, I gotta hope that they come back.
Right.
It sucks. Because, most people wouldn't. They would just assume that I ended the stream and then that would be it. sucks. Lucia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. Okay, cool, so you can't hear me. It was weird for a second there, my Discord, you know, when you go to talk on Discord, at the top left corner of the screen, it shows you little, like, your name light up. My name, my name wasn't lighting up for a second there. That was weird. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, get away from me. Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. Yeah, I think you should get this game. Such a good game. And to be honest, Levi has been slacking lately, so if I can find somebody else to, like, get the game, it might convince him to, like, start playing it more often.
But yet again, I've also never been a big fan of those Final Fantasy games myself.
Yeah, but I mean, I know that you play role-playing games and stuff. And you don't have to be a Final Fantasy fan to like Final Fantasy XIV. I know a lot of people that have never played a Final Fantasy game, but they like Final Fantasy XIV. Because don't get me wrong, there is like little, like, subtle Easter eggs and stuff like that, you know what I mean, from like the older games and whatnot, but it's not really too, like, upfront and all in your face about it, you know what I mean? You could be a fan of the series and, like, have played the older games and stuff like that, and you might catch, like, little things here and there, but if you've never played the series before, it's not gonna dampen the experience at all. I apologize, guys, about having to reset the stream. There was something that happened with my PC when I was just kind of surfing through the Steam shop, and I went to go click on a game, and it, like, completely lagged out my whole PC for a minute. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I had to restart it, so I apologize that I had to restart the stream. But we should be good now. I'm gonna wait to surf through the shops and stuff in Steam until after I end the stream at 7 AM. And then I'll go looking to see if there's any decent games on sale. I like to check, like, once or twice a week. I like to check the Steam and the Epic Game Store just to see if there's anything cool on sale. My poor heart. Thank you, young sir. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you alright, madame? Or madam, whatever you want to call yourself? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulemoor with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying out here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eaters' task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. So what are you playing, Aaron?
Borderlands 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just said that, duh. Because as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulemoor's shadow.
Torg's grandma talk about her.
Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Right. Yeah, I gotta start playing Borderlands 3 again. To be honest, there's a lot of, like, the single-player games and stuff like that. Well, not even really single-player games, but games that aren't, like, MMOs, like Final Fantasy. I got a lot of them like downloaded on my PC and like just in the libraries in my Steam and Epic Game Store and stuff that like aren't downloaded, but there's a lot of them that I'm trying not to really get too far into, just because I have plans for a lot of those games to do like playthrough series, or you know, like episodic playthrough series on my YouTube channel, kind of like what I'm in the middle of doing with Outriders. Speaking of which, I gotta record the next episode of that series here sometime soon. Kind of been slacking on that because I've been playing Final Fantasy so much, but
Right.
it's just another way, like, if I do the episodic series rather than, like, just playing it on stream, one, it's a different form of content, and two, if I do it in an episodic series, usually if I stream, I'm streaming between 4 to 8 hours at a time, but, like, when I go to do my videos for my playthrough series, I'll do, like, an hour and a half to 2 hour long videos. Because I don't want to have people sitting there watching a 4, 5, 6 hour video, you know what I mean? Just of me playing through the game, so it would last longer too, you know? It would give me a longer period of content and whatnot, and then I can really kind of take my time and enjoy it and, you know, get all the extra stuff done and this and that, so. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? A brief history then. It was not long after the flood swallowed the better...
And grab something to eat.
Okay, bro, no problem. It was not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared, some beastly, some beauteous. Yet regardless of their form, all seem incapable of speech, and all are driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal aether. They are predators, and we are their prey. Pelusia suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so, the list of the Sin Eaters as victims grows longer by the day, a tragedy without end. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. There is one thing I do kind of want to look up, though. I do kind of want to look it up and see what other raids there are for Heavensward and Stormblood. Because I only have the main ones. I only have the Alexander raid for Heavensward and the Deltascape raid for Stormblood. But I was told a little bit ago by my buddy Alex that as far as he knows, he thinks there's more than that. Wanted to discover that location while I was just sitting right there. Figured might as well. 602 Northwest. Okay. Wales Branch. Actually, I'll probably do that after I'm done with this cutscene. I'll open up my internet browser on my PC, and I'll check and see if there's any other raids. I'll probably
that
just
gate up
type
ahead
up.
is known as the Open Arms, and Umor itself lies beyond.
Oh yeah. I'll probably just type in, you know, like Final Fantasy XIV, all Heavensward raids. And then if there's any extra other than Alexander, it'll be in the video. Because I'm sure there's a video for it. There's a video for like freaking anything you can possibly think of in Final Fantasy XIV. There's a video for it online. Benefit of playing the game that's like the best MMORPG in the world right now.
This, meanwhile,
And
is
there's
the
no
aptly
debating that
named
fact
Gate
either.
Town,
It is by far,
the
like,
dwelling place of the
statistically
many
the
desperate
best
souls who hope to be
MMORPG in
chosen
the
to live in
world.
the city
Like, it
proper.
actually won Best Ongoing Game of 2021 for the entire year. And, like, it beat out Fortnite and Warzone and Apex Legends and fucking Rocket League and League of Legends. And it beat
I
out
thought
all
I
those
recognised
games.
you.
That's how
Brought a
good it
new
is.
friend, eh?
Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 14, man. Favorite game I've ever
I'll bet
played.
you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
Yeah, what's this all about?
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu! Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it? Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon.
Huh.
A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted
guys
paradise
doing?
is if they fulfill...
Oh, crap. Whoops. Again, I apologize. I had to reset the stream a little bit ago. I hate it when something like that happens and something goes wrong and I gotta restart my PC and do all of this. And it's a giant pain in the butt.
We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
The rhyming is hilarious. Yeah! Woo!
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident.
Oh, they stopped rhyming.
For you.
Ah, at last!
Enjoy.
Thank goodness.
Over here.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gate Town, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet, well, let us just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay, whatever that may mean. It almost looks like Lise. Doesn't it? I mean, it's not, obviously, because she's not one of the people that got brought here, but... does definitely look like her. That's for sure. Alright, so real fast, before we get going into this next section of the next section of the quest, I do want to, like I said, I do want to check this out real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably just have to watch this first one here. Yeah, Heaven's Ward Void Arc. Usually when you watch these raid guides and stuff, usually it'll show you like
Hello
what you
everyone,
have to do
Mr.
to
Happy
unlock
here, and
it.
welcome to my guide to the Void Arc, the new 24-man raid in patch 3.1. To enter, you must complete the quest Sky Pirates and the quest that follows, and have a minimum item level of 175 to enter. You may win one item per week from the Void Arc with an item level of 200, plus, for the first
Void Arc unlock guide. This is what we need to look for.
And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking the Void Arc, which is the new 24-man dungeon added in patch 3.1. And as always, hello from Mithri. Alright, so we are right here at 1410 in the Pillars, as in the other side of Ishgard. And we need to talk to this person, this unquiet trader. And the quest is called Sky Pirates. So the unquiet trader seems to be scanning the skies in silent desperation. So, you have the look of the lass who's seen her fair share of trouble. Mayhap you be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sort gone missing, you say? Well, that certainly would explain why provisions are go. And it's a good thing we're in Sea of Clouds, because after this quest, after I get Void Arc unlocked, I'm probably going to start doing the Beast Tribe quests. I do recommend FFXIV. It's part of an airship. I can fix it.
Okay, so Sky Pirates and then To Rule the Skies are the two that we gotta do. Good to know. Okay, do I have Sky Pirates? I thought that I did that quest, or that I have that quest. I guess not. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if that picked up on the mic or not, but that was my freaking neck. Ouch, that hurt like a... Holy Sea of Ishgard. There it is. I thought I had Sky Pirates already, but I guess not. Alright, ain't that big of a deal. I'll just go unlock it right quick. It'll only take me a quick second. I want to try to do this raid tonight if I can. It only took that guy a few minutes to get that quest done too, so it shouldn't take me very long at all to do this. What's your sign? I'm guessing that's probably the astrologian. And I kinda also want to see how much it's gonna cost to get a house as well, actually. Unquiet traded areas. I'm not even worried about all that side info. It's not even that important to me, honestly. Was it even in the pillars? I can't remember if it was in the pillars or if it was in the foundation. We'll know when we get down. We'll know when we get down here. It's either down here in the pillars or it's yeah, it's got to be in the foundation itself. I think it's in the foundation down by the Brume or Broom or whatever, Broom, whatever the hell it's called. I think it's called Broom. Pronounced Broom, even though it's B-R-U-M-E. I think they pronounce it Broom right here. Gatekeep. Enter Imperium. Pacific Ward. Yeah, see, these are like millions. I know that there's also a spot in Limsa Laminsa, in Gridania, and I think Ul'dah too. You do certain quests in all of those areas that I gotta speak with Ron Tremont. There he is. Pardon me. Might as well discover these couple locations while I'm on my way up this way. On dangerous ground. Really, out of all of these, it's still not there? Surprised. Find the cargo ship helmsman. Locate the Red Bills standard. Yeah, and well, I want to make sure that I have as many of these 24-man raids, like, unlocked as I can. Because the more of these I have unlocked, the more variety I'll have when I go to do my daily raid. Like, through the daily, roulette or whatever. care less about your cutscene. I just want to complete this so I can do the freaking raid before it gets any later than it already is. Is this it? Did I just unlock it? I sure did. Nice. The Void Arc is what it's called. Oh, it says 18 minutes? Holy crap, holy man. I guess while we wait for that, I could probably go to, I think it's Gridania that has the Lavender Beds quest that I do. Sure, it's Gridania. And I do this quest, and this is how I unlock the housing, I do believe, for Gridania. I'm really, really, really hoping that not all of the housing is like millions of gold. I'm hoping I can at least get one for like a couple $100 grand or something like that, but...
I'm back if you are.
Yeah, I'm back, bro.
Yeah, I went down, used the bathroom first, went looking around for a few minutes, and I saw there was still some garlic bread from last night, and a thing of Oreos. Mom actually got me because I asked her to yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just did a quest to unlock the extra raid for Heaven's Sword. So pretty much that's what I'm waiting on now. Is I'm just waiting on a group to be able to do it with. Was it not this one? I thought it was Gridania that had this quest. It might have been Limsilimensa, but I could have swore it was Gridania.
I hope I muted myself in time so that we do not hear me sneeze into my microphone.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You're good.
Okay, good. Didn't want to blow out your eardrums.
One more night in Amdapur. I'm guessing that is the one that... Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm glad you do, because I don't.
I thought it was Gridania, but it might be Limsilimensa that has that quest. I'm trying to unlock the housing for like all of the different areas and whatnot, and I thought it was Gridania that I had to do this quest in, but I guess it must be one of the other areas instead. There's a quest that's called the Lavender Beds. Isumiyan. One more night in Amdapur. Gotta be Limsilimensa then, because I know it's not Ul'dah. It's just I had the housing unlocked for Ishgard, but it's like 3 million gil for a small housing unit in Ishgard, so I'm hoping that if I find a housing unit quest for one of the zones that you're like earlier in the game, I'm hoping that I can get one for cheaper, like something that's not quite so expensive. it? It might be Ul'dah. I didn't think it was. Because I don't have that quest. I don't think I've beaten it yet.
Which one?
It's just a it's just a side quest. Yeah, it's gotta be an Ul'dah then, because it's not here. Taking me forever to find this fucking raid party, man. I don't even, to be honest, with it being 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find a party for this raid. Might have to wait and do the raid tomorrow or next time I stream or whenever. I was just hoping that I could get it done tonight, that's all.
Right. Well, I've had to do that a couple times where try to do something early on in the morning with people online and nobody joins.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, shit. What do I gotta do then to be able to level up again?
Not too sure.
Hmm.
What I do know is this area I was trying to go through yesterday is going to be a lot easier this time around because I have much stronger weapons. So I went and did a couple of the headhunter things in Borderlands 2. Got some more levels.
Actually, I am curious about something real quick.
What's up?
Well, when I, after I beat Stormblood, I got to unlock the next set of the Sundry Splendors stuff, which pretty much made it so I could use, I get these, this currency called the Elegant Tombstones of Poetics, and, you get it for doing, like, high-level dungeons and boss fights and raids and stuff, and,
So it's like a
it's just another form of
like a
currency.
mass. Oh, I was gonna say it's like a master difficulty reward or something.
Not really, but, I was trying to see if they had, yeah, she doesn't have it here. I was just trying to see if they had any thing for, like, any new mounts or anything like that, because I know that there's certain areas you can go to where, you can get, like, mounts and stuff like that, but I guess not here. Where was it that I was buying, that I was gonna buy a mount from? There was a shop that I could buy mounts from.
You,
Oh, okay.
can you clear up one quick question I have about that
Yes.
game? Okay, so are mounts actual horses, or are they sets of armor you put on your horse?
No, no, no. Mounts are, it's not just horses. Mounts are things you ride on.
Well,
The only thing that you can put anything, like the only mount that you can put anything on in this game is the chocobo. And the armor that you put on the chocobo, they call a barding. B-A-R-D-I-N-G, barding. And there's different bardings that you can get and unlock and stuff like that, but, it's weird. It's really weird the way that it works. And it's the Black Shroud. Danya. LSD. That's what it looks like. Okay, exchange. I don't know if there even is an achievement exchange in this area anywheres. Yeah, because as you complete achievements, you get different, like, hard to explain. You get like achievement certificates, and you can use the achievement certificates to buy different things and stuff like that. So
and so that's like what you're talking about, essentially.
Yes and no. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new inside of the achievement shop that I could use my stuff to, like, buy. That's all. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find a party for this raid tonight. I'm gonna have to wait and do that another day. Unfortunately, it's alright. I'm gonna open up my internet browser real fast. And I'm just gonna search up and see if there's a video. What was the name of the shop called? There we go. Type that up.
What's up everyone, Ace Koi here, and I wanted to bring you a short video just showing something that took me a long time to find, there's not a whole lot of information on it online, and that is where to get your achievement rewards. Now, there's not too many in the game as of right at this point, and a couple that I've seen, but there still is no real guide to find it. So I'm going to show you real quick, and then you'll know. So we're here in is located, and I think it's just due to the fact there's not too many achievement rewards, but some of you are achievement whores, and I'm not saying anything about myself, but we like achievements, and we like the rewards they get. There's nothing really crazy that you get. You're not going to get anything that's going to be uber gear, but some cool stuff, some crowns and whatnot. So this guy right here, the Master of Rolls, how would you pronounce that, Jonathas? He's the one that you'll talk to get your rewards, and you'll click on him.
Mione here, and something I haven't touched upon until now is that with 4.1 achievement points got changed significantly. With the changes to the veteran reward system, a lot of the rewards you may have acquired from reaching certain reward ranks might be missing for you because they simply don't exist anymore. In my case, a couple of minions were missing that I realised should have came with a veteran reward a little ahead of where I was with the old system. Well, being way ahead of the required amount of days subscribed for the new rewards,
Hmm. Um, trying to see. Yeah, that doesn't make a difference. That's not gonna help me with anything I need. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there really is only like the one location for that, which sucks really hard. I was just checking to see if there was any other NPC locations for like turning in the achievements, and it seems like Jonathas is like literally the only place in the entire game that you can turn in achievement certificates for. Yeah, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of, but I mean I guess it's whatever. But definitely would have been nice to not have to worry about all of that and be able to like Keto's empathy. Would have been nice to be able to have a different area, you know, like because you know because like for the Sundry Splendors that I was talking about earlier about like they got the different currencies, it would be nice if because like with the Sundry Splendors you can only get certain rewards from there until you get to a certain point in the game. Like you can only get certain things until you beat Stormblood, and then you unlock more things you can get from them. So it would be nice if they would do something like that with the achievements. Like as you get farther in the game and as you unlock more achievements, it would be nice if you could like unlock the ability to get more stuff, you know what I mean? It would just be really nice to be able to get more stuff instead of like only getting the same stuff over and over and over again. It would be nice to be able to get something different for once.
Right, because I mean, yes, playing the same thing with the same items and weapons and whatnot, you get used to it and, you know, you get really good with it, but then eventually you just want to get new stuff to try different things out. Getting more stuff is definitely a good way of doing that.
I think there was actually a mount that I didn't have that I do now have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just unlocked a new mount. I'm doing that. I forgot there was one mount that you can get from the achievement guide that I hadn't gotten yet, but I just got a second ago, so that's nice. Really good to know.
It's good.
Yeah, the Magitech Death Claw. It's literally like a floating metal claw. And that like kind of lifts your character into the air. And like I'm literally just being carried around by a giant metal hand, like claw hand right now.
Hang on, let me get the string pulled up real quick.
To be honest, it's kind of creepy looking.
Oh my god.
Isn't that cool though?
It is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like this giant metal hand, like claw hand that picks me up. I'll show you all of my mounts real fast. Okay, so I've got Midgardsimer, which is my dragon buddy. And then I've got this horse from killing Ifrit. And I got this horse from killing Garuda. I got this one from killing Titan. I got this one from killing Leviathan. I got this one for killing Ramu. Probably my favorite of the original 6. And then I got this one from killing Shiva. And then after you get all 6 of those...
I like that. What is that? What was that one? Like a black and purple or black and blue?
Oh, black and purple, the markup. Yeah, the one from Ramu, it's lightning.
That one looks cool.
Yep, and then I get Kieran, which this is the legendary mount for A Realm Reborn. After you get those 6 horses, you unlock the legendary one, which is black and gold, and he glows, and when you go to fly, he sprouts wings. I can't show it now because I don't have flying in this region yet. And then the only other horse that I've gotten so far is Nightmare, which this is the one horse that doesn't have anything to do with unlocking Kieran, the legendary horse. This is completely separate. And then I've got the Anna Cutter, just like a little ship thing, pretty cool looking. And then I've got the Yole, which is like a giant bird thing, pretty cool. And then I got the Behemoth. I think looks fucking awesome. It's literally just a giant, like, super jacked fucking, like, monster beast thing's pretty cool looking. And then the Death Claw. And then I got this suit of Magitech armor.
It's like a... That looks like a mutated fucking...
Yep. And then I've got my Chocobo, which the armor that you see on this Chocobo, that's the barding. That's what I'm talking about, because usually it's just the bird with nothing on it, but because I have the barding on it, it's got that armor. And then I've got the black Chocobo. And then that's pretty much all the mounts that I have so far. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 15. So I've got 16 mounts so far. And I keep trying to set things up with my friends for us to grind out the Heavensward mounts, because every every patch of content for the game has its own set of mounts. Like in the base game, A Realm Reborn, you get the 6 horses and then the legendary horse mount Kieran, which is what I'm riding around on now. In Heavensward, the first DLC, you get 6, I think it's hawks. You get 6 like hawk birds, and then the legendary firebird, pretty much a phoenix. And then in Stormblood, you get 6 wolves, and then a legendary wolf, which looks absolutely fucking awesome. And then it pretty much, like, I don't know if you watch Naruto, but it reminds me of the Nine-Tailed Fox. And then in Shadowbringers, you unlock 6 dragons, I do believe it is, and then you get the legendary dragon. And then Endwalker is 6 lynxes, which are pretty much like feline type creatures.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm trying to get my friends together so I can have them help me get through the Heavensward trials and unlock that. And then another mount that I'm working on is the War Panther, which I get the War Panther after completing 200 high-level duties as a Dark Knight, which the high-level duties is pretty much like the extreme trials, the extreme boss fights and stuff like that. And yeah, once I complete 200 of those, I'll unlock the War Panther, and then I complete 100 more after that and get to 300 total. And then I unlock the Battle Panther, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's got some like badass red armor that's on it. So to be honest, as hard as it is for me and my friends to like have days off together and be able to play together and stuff like that, I'll probably end up unlocking the War Panther before I unlock any of the Heavensward trial mounts, unfortunately. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught.
You'll
The
get 'em all
dubious
eventually, though,
privilege
right?
of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. Oh yeah, I mean, eventually I'll get all of them, you know what I mean? But eventually I'll get to the point, like, once I hit level 90, and, pretty much once I hit level 90, which is, like, max level, and I can get my item level high enough, then, I could probably start, like, soloing the Heavensward Extreme Trial mounts. But until that point, I pretty much need the help of my friends to get it done. Which, I mean, I might be able to do it, I don't know. Because the last time I tried to do one of the Heavensward Extreme Trials was like 3 or 4 days ago. And my item level was 386. And now my item level is 515. So I might be able to do it, I don't know. Maybe I'll try after I've finished talking with Alphino. Maybe I'll go smoke a half a cigarette real quick, and then maybe I'll give it a shot. Hey, there's Sofa. How you doing, buddy? Oh, just stopping by before you pass out. Congrats on the 100. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I figured I would do an overnight stream tonight because I work 12:15 to close tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow I work 3:15 to close. So I'm gonna do the overnight stream tonight. Get off at about 7 a.m. I probably won't stream tomorrow, just because I work a long shift and I've been up all night again. But the day after tomorrow, when I work 3:15, I'll probably stream early in the morning that day. So yeah, I mean, just if you wanna, you know, catch me in the stream or whatever, just make sure you keep an eye on the notifications and stuff like that and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure, you know, I'm sure you'll make it in the streams when you can. So I appreciate you making the attempt for sure, buddy. Yeah, once I hit the 100 subs, I literally, like, I almost started crying. It was such a wonderful moment for me. 100 might not seem like very much, but I've put a lot of hard work in over the last 2.5 to 3 months. And it's just really nice to see it pay off. Like, even just in the last 3 or 4 days, I've done over 30 hours of streaming in the last 3 or 4 days. Which is crazy. It's pretty much like working a second full-time job. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting ready to lay down, buddy, go ahead, get some rest and whatnot. Thanks for stopping by. You know, even if it is just to say hi, I appreciate you stopping by and whatnot. Let me know what's going on. And yeah, I'm sure at some point in the next, you know, in the next few days, I'm sure I'll see you again at some point. And yeah, have a good night, man. Get yourself some rest. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yeah, after I finish this text line chat with Alphino, I'm gonna try to see if I can solo any of the Heavensward Extreme Trials, now that I went from 386 item level to 515. I want to see if I can do some of those. Yet, from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways that they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do any of these solos. I'm kinda like super curious about it. Know how to do the Needhog fight, so I'll try this one first. Yeah, and this is always what gets me killed, is this fucking slowdown effect this guy has. Yep, every time that gets me killed.
I just love it when enemies have that.
Yeah, it's irritating, because, like, he will slow me down, and then the other one does this, like, super crazy attack that he has, and it does so much damage, and it's really easy to avoid, but with him slowing me down like he does, it makes it really, really hard to avoid. So now I'm gonna try to do, this other one.
Dance to the song of ringing steel! Furious as a blaze! Perish!
Yeah, I'm gonna take damage from that. Oh, maybe not. Nice.
Wilt thou yield? I am invincible! Wilt thou yield? For before me!
I might actually be able to take this one, bro. I might be able to do this.
Take wing, ye souls of war! Prepare thyself! Rejoice in the glory of combat!
And I'm gonna fucking die.
Unyielding as the earth!
I got him so close to being dead right now, it's insane. I think I'm gonna kill him. I got him right here.
Thou hast bested me.
Woo!
Did you get him?
I did. Give me the mount. Didn't get the fucking mount. You got kidding me. I really just went through all of that and then didn't even get the fucking mount. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this solo, and I'm not about to do it with a bunch of randoms because I'm never gonna get them out. Because, well, the thing about doing it with like the duty finder is if by some chance the mount does drop, everybody that is in that fucking party that doesn't have the mount, every single person is gonna roll for it. So even if the mount drops, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna get it. There's a chance of there's a chance of 8 people rolling for that mount. And I gotta try to beat, yeah, exactly. And I've gotta try to beat out all 8 of those people to get that mount. Because you roll for it, so like my roll has to be higher than 7 other people. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, aye, but at least it's safe, and the meole is the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh, man. Sucks. The only other one that I think that I'd be able to... I'm not going through that fight again, because I got lucky that I fucking won, to be honest. And I don't feel like having to deal with that again.
And I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah.
Not one
See,
bit.
like, if I had even a single friend online right now, it wouldn't be that bad. Because I could just have them, like, run through it with me, and as long as I had one other person, I'd be able to do it without, like, very much of a problem. But just trying to do it solo and not being max level, just it makes it so hard to try to do. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city?
Honestly, I'll say if
Every day I dream of the life that awaits for me
you had
inside
one
those
other
walls.
person with
Oh,
you
will they
that
ever pick
was,
me?
I'll say a healer.
Yeah, if I had a healer, I could do it solo. Like, I could do it without anybody else doing damage. Because that's the thing, like, I do enough damage to the point where, like, I could kill them within the time limit, but being that I'm a tank, I can't heal myself. And that's where the big issue comes in, is like, if I could get a healer to heal me while I do these fights, then it wouldn't be that bad. Like, I'd be able to do all of them by myself, but unfortunately, I don't have a healer. And that was one of the big things about me trying to get Levi into the game and trying to get him to, like, grind the game out and stuff and try to get up to where I'm at, so that way, like, I would have somebody else. Because even if I didn't have a healer and I just had somebody else that was my level that could do damage like me, if there was 2 of us doing damage, we would still be able to do it. Because me and my buddy Jason were doing it. A few days ago, we were grinding out the Heavensward Extreme Trials, and both of us being DPS, both of us like doing damage, and we didn't have a healer, and we were still able to do it. We didn't get any of the mounts to drop, of course, but we were able to beat the fight. Yeah, we were able to beat the fights even without having a healer because there was 2 of us. But I gotta at least have somebody else with me that either can like help me do damage, or somebody else with me that can heal me while I'm doing damage. I can't do them all solo. It's a pain in the ass. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of mule and believe Yulemore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable, to convince of any other way of life. Disapprove? It frustrates me, certainly. That is only part of it, though. The whole situation makes me uneasy. Not that it matters, however unjust the system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulemore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulemore's generosity truly serves the best interest of Calucia's people. I am not so naive as to think that there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulemore's gates. It is fortunate that you arrived when you did, Psychotic. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as the Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos, and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tutaru took such pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to produce such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls, an attractive business venture for any prospective investor. Would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulemorean lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first then, we must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in Right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Alright, bro, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run out for that. Have a smoke now.
Okay.
You know what's like super... You know what's super crappy to me? Aaron? Oh, he's probably not.
Sorry, I had my mic flipped up to mute. What's up?
Oh, you're good. You know what's super crappy to me?
What?
The fact that, like, I posted earlier about going live, right?
Yeah.
And, I have actually had a whole bunch of different people, you know, like, liking, because I posted about, hitting my 100 subs and about, hitting my 100 subs and being live tonight. And 7 different people have retweeted my post, and 8 different people have retweeted my post and liked my post and stuff like that. And like at least 3 of those people are at least 3 of those people have over 1.5K followers, but nobody is like coming to my streams or anything. And it just sucks, man. Like, I don't know what I gotta do get people to start like to get people to start actually coming to the stream. And yeah, it just, I don't know, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know. Times like this happen. You get the days and you get the good ones.
Yeah, because it's this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. So I go and I look at my analytics, like my tweet activity and the analytics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it'll show me like all the activity and whatnot for that specific post. And it says 23 impressions, which means that there's 23 people so far that have seen it, and not a single person has came into my stream. And it's like, that's the hardest part for me, is trying to figure out how to get people into the stream. Because like, even on TikTok, right, I've got over 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
And like, I'll make my posts, you know, about going live, whatever, and like, I'll get hundreds of views on those videos, but nobody ever comes to the stream. Like, I explain how to find the stream, because on TikTok I can't just put my YouTube link in the post like you can with other, you know, with other things. So when I go and I do my TikTok stuff, I have to explain to people, and like in every single one of my TikTok videos, I'll explain to everybody, you know, oh hey, if you know, and if you want to find me on TikTok, I mean, if you want to find me on YouTube, you just have to copy and paste my TikTok name to the YouTube search bar, hit the red sub button and ring the bell and whatnot. So I mean, I explain every single time I do a video how to find my YouTube channel and everything, and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong and like why people aren't clicking and why people aren't like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's just weird trying to figure out like what I gotta do to get people to actually come to the stream and actually like be a part of it. Is there something I can do for you, friend?
All that's just like a
Good
really
day to you, Mashamoa.
big,
This is my
confusing
associate, Psychotic.
fucking
We are here to
melting pot,
collect the
basically.
produce I purchased. Okay? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago.
Just
My
all so
lackey? I know
confusing
of
on
no
how to
such
learn how to
person.
Do it right.
Mr. Lad, short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confound it, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he could not have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. To be honest, I'm kind of half debating on if I want to, I don't know, I'm kind of debating on if I want to maybe back out of Final Fantasy and play a game of zombies. And like it's weird, man, because like sometimes I'll get really good views like streaming Final Fantasy, and then other times I'll get like shit views streaming Final Fantasy. And sometimes I'll try to stream other games and I'll get really good views, and then other times I'll try to stream other games and I'll just get shit views. And like I try to adjust based on what people watch more. I try to adjust and you know, play those games more, but it doesn't really seem to be anything specific. Like sometimes people watch Final Fantasy, sometimes people watch zombies, you know, and it's like there's no consistency. It seems like no matter what I do, you know, like I'll get a game of, you know, I'll get one good stream for, you know, a good stream for zombies, right? And then I'll go to stream zombies the next day and I'll get like 7 views in you know, in a whole stream. And sometimes I'll stream Final Fantasy and I'll get 35, 40, you know, almost 50 views. And then the next day I go to stream Final Fantasy and I'll be lucky to get 20. And it's like, I don't know, it's just weird that it seems like no matter what I stream, I can't seem to get like a constant flow of viewers. And it sucks. You know, it's like, cause the one day I was streaming GTA 5, right? And I actually had good viewers. I had like 7 people in here at one time and this and that. And, you know, I'm like, oh wow, you know, my viewer count was blowing up. You know, the stream chat was popping off. People were typing in the chat, you know, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on. Why is everybody like, and you know, people will comment, oh, you know, people just like to watch GTA 5. Oh, okay, you know, it kind of makes sense, I guess. And then I went to stream GTA 5 the next day and streamed for like 3 hours and got 2 views. You know, and it's I don't know. It's just weird to me how sometimes I'll get like really good views on a game, and then I'll go to stream the same game the next day and I won't get shit for me. Just weird how viewership works.
It also is based off of free time that people may or may not have.
Oh
when
yeah.
it's live too.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I thought about backing out and doing zombies mainly because I'm like really close to finishing off the zombie camos for my MP5 in Cold War.
Yeah.
To the point like I could literally go open up Cold War, play one somewhat decent game of zombies, and I'll have all the camos done for it, but Psychotic, any sign of him? You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes his good escape. Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Like, a part of me says just keep streaming Final Fantasy. A part of me says back out and play zombies. A part of me says end the stream and get some rest while you can. I'm starting to get pretty tired, but I don't know what I want to do. And see, like, that's the thing, because with me having inconsistency with viewership and stuff like that, I've done like YouTube Shorts videos and like TikTok videos and Facebook and Twitter posts and stuff, and like I'll ask people what they prefer to watch on streams and like what they would like to see me play. And like I've even told people, you know, drop a comment down below, you know, with the title of the game that you guys like to watch, and you know the game with the most amount of comments, you know, I'll play on my next stream. And even if I don't have the game, you know, I'll get it so I can play it for you guys. Because I'm always about trying to please my community and stuff, and nobody comments on it. And you know, I get people that tell me all the time, oh, you know, like with your TikTok posts, it's all about doing the like video promoting thing, because you can pay like $10 a day,
Yeah.
and it pretty much guarantees that you'll get like at least 2,000 views on the video within that day or whatever. But it's like, yeah, it'll guarantee a certain amount of views, but just because it guarantees a certain amount of views doesn't mean that those people are going to listen to the video and come subscribe to the channel and come into the stream. It's like I could get 2,000 views in a day on a TikTok video and not have a single person come to the YouTube channel, and then I've wasted $10.
Right.
You know, because I've had videos where like I don't do the promotion thing, and I've had videos that have gotten, you know, 2,000 or 3,000 views on it. Even on YouTube, I had my highest viewed video on YouTube is a YouTube Shorts video I did about an Outriders episode that I was putting out for the series, and it got like 3.4k views. But even that video, like, I go to check the viewer count on the video that I was talking about for that video, and I got like 8 views on it. And it's like, it's just hard for me to understand how 3.4 thousand people can see that video about like me talking about the like posting up the new video for the series, and pretty much like none of those people go to check out the video. And I've done so much research on this, man. Like, I've read dozens of articles, I've watched dozens of videos on channel growth and how to do this and how to do that, and it seems like the only surefire way for me to like really try to grow my channel is to sink a shitload of money into my setup and in like my stream overlay and stuff like that, and different like animations and shit. And So I mean, I've tried to do as much research as I can about this stuff to see what I gotta do to increase my consistency and my viewership. But it all has to do with sinking like hundreds of dollars into my setup that I just don't have. You know, because trust me, if I had, you know, a bunch of money to buy a brand new PC and I had a bunch of money to sink into my setup and stuff, trust me, I totally would do that. Because I know it would at least help some with
the thief who
with
claims
the
the
growth of
harvest
my
on
channel,
my
but
behalf. Hand it over.
welcome new people to the stream. How you guys doing
Forgive me.
tonight? Thanks for
I
stopping
have to
by.
get into the city.
Do any of you guys play Final Fantasy?
I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it.
Aw, poor guy.
No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
We're gonna help this kid.
Tell me
This
then,
guy in the
Kaishir,
game trying
must
to
it be
get into
Yulmore
the
or
city
nothing?
because he's having
What of the Crystarium?
a rough time in the game.
They may not
so.
offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
Tried to steal our stuff, so
No,
instead
it
of
has to be Yulmore.
punishing him,
That's where all my
Elfino's gonna
friends
help
are.
him.
We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
Just like that, man.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
Dude, this area is so pretty. This new area that I'm in, it's like fucking gorgeous. Wow, where did all of that come from? I just went from zero viewers to 5 viewers. Literally in like 20 seconds. Welcome to the stream,
This
guys.
was but one path. There will be others.
I have no
But for
idea
young
where you
Kaishir,
came
it
from,
was the
but
difference between life and death.
welcome.
I do not regret my decision. Yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
Exactly with that Kaishir, whatever his name was, guy. Is he gonna be
We
a guy
strive
that
to
you're gonna
bring
help out in
swift
the
salvation
story
to
of
this
this
world.
area or whatever?
That countless
Oh,
lives
no,
might
it
be
was
saved,
the
not least your
blue-haired
own.
kid that was just in front
Even
of me
if
a
it came at
second
the cost
ago.
of one man.
I didn't even
Should
look
I
at
have
his name.
forged on
I think it
regardless?
just said blue-haired, whatever his name was. That's not who you are, Alphino. You should know better than that. How's everybody's
I suppose
nights
not.
going? You guys having a good
We're a
night? Have
Stinian
any
here.
plans
You'll
going
most
on
likely
for the
scoff at my
weekend? Or
soft-heartedness.
well,
Same
I
old
say the
Alphino,
weekend, even
ever
though
the
it's
slave to
pretty much
sentiment.
over.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless.
That was such a good
Let us see to
Estinian
it that both these stories
impression
have a happy
Alphino
ending.
just did. He sounded almost just like him.
Shall we return to right then?
But, you know, sometimes I get curious and I wonder if, like, I wonder how many characters are voiced by the same actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how a certain
I
cartoons.
mean, it is a pretty big game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they reused the same voice actor for some of the guys.
There's somebody laying unconscious
I
on
can't
the
be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
It is. Somebody laying unconscious over there.
Come on, they may need our help.
Yeah, they just might. You never know. Just might need our help. See, you know what's weird about my subscribers too is like I have my subscriber goal. I have it set to get up to 250. And I set it at 100, and the way that it works through Streamlabs, if you specifically set it up like as the subscriber goal widget, because I have my YouTube account linked to Streamlabs, when somebody new subscribes to the channel, it like updates automatically, right? And it says that like if I go to my YouTube channel itself, it says that I have 101 subscribers. But on my stream, like in my subscriber goal, it still only says 100. I don't know where that extra one came from, but it's not registering on my Streamlabs, which is like really weird. The only other thing I could think of it maybe being is like if that other person subbed to the channel before I switched my goal from the 100 to the 250. You know, like maybe they subscribed to the channel while I was doing that. Because then even though I started it off at 100, it would have actually already been at 101. And I haven't gotten another sub yet, so that would probably be why my Streamlabs still says 100. Oh, I just got a bot that commented in my channel and my stream. There we go. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute myself. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Boom, just dropped from 5 viewers to 2. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? That was super weird. Tristal, I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist.
I can go to Gary's Mod and get on this server I found, and while everybody's
A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Vothry's city. Did you say Gary's Mod? God, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Oh, dude,
Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade and into the goddamned ocean.
He just gave it to me because he got a different one.
Oh, nice. It's always nice, huh? From up there? How are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment?
Some servers I can run over 200, some servers I'd be lucky to get 30.
Right. Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Vothry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. If there's anybody on the stream that has not done it yet, if you want to go right ahead and hit that red sub button and ring the notification bell and set the notifications to receive all from the channel, I'd really appreciate it. As you guys can probably see in the bottom left corner of the screen, right above where my webcam is, I'm doing a subscriber goal right now. I have 101 subs trying to get to 250. I reached my 100 sub goal earlier today, and I reset my goal to try to get to 250. So my next goal is to try to hit 250 subs, and every new person that subscribes to the channel gets a special shout out from me personally live on stream for everybody else to see. Oh crap. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what awaits within its walls. And last but not least, welcome to the Psychotic Army. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. I should... damn it, I keep, like, unmuting myself and forgetting that I was already muted. So I go to quote-unquote mute myself to talk into, like, to read the text line. But I'm unmuting myself because I was already muted. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. A way into the city? Big Claw. You know what I think is pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool to, like, I'm sure you've heard of Asmongold, you know, streamer. Well, what's pretty cool is, like, as famous as he is, he's like a multi-millionaire, but he dresses like you or me does. Like, he lives in a humble home. He dresses super humble. He doesn't, like, go out flashing his money, buying a bunch of expensive stuff and this and that and whatnot.
Like, I'm sure he has a lot of nice stuff in his house.
Oh, well, maybe, like, you know, he might have, like, nice TV, like, nice electronics and stuff like that, but he doesn't, I don't even think he has a car, to be honest. I think he bought his dad a car and has his dad driving him around and stuff like that, but, yeah, it's just nice to see that there are certain streamers and stuff out there that get super successful and still stay, like, ridiculously humble. I think it's awesome. And if I ever blow up, that is me, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. If I ever blow up to the point where, like, I can turn this into a full-time thing, where, like, I don't have to work anymore, which is my dream at some point in time. I want to be a full-time streamer. I don't want to be, like, millions and millions of subscribers, you know, and, like, interviews. I don't want to be that famous, but I do want to get a big enough community to the point that, like, between the monetization that I get and, like, the payments I get from certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Certain sponsors and stuff like that, and, like, donations and whatnot. I just want to get to the point where I can provide for me, my wife, and my kid with my streaming. Because once I get to the point where I can make enough to not have to work, then I can put more time into the stream, which in turn is going to make me more money. But it's not about the money. It's about, like, my thing with streaming is, for me, it's all about the community, man. It's all about the community. I just want to get a decent sized community of, you know, like-minded gamers that like to just kind of hang out, play games, you know, talk with each other and this and that, and that's my goal, is to get a good, like, humble, kind community and be able to eventually earn enough money to not have to work a 9-to-5 job anymore. Cause, like, to be honest, sometimes it fucking kills me sometimes, man. Like, working 8 hours and then coming home and streaming for however many hours and doing the overnight streams and stuff like that, and sometimes it just gets to be really, really rough. Like, for example, I was up for over 36 hours and then I slept like 5 hours, and then went to work yesterday, and then got home from work like 10:15 last night after walking over an hour home. Got home at like 10:15 this last night, and then started the stream at 11, you know, and was planning on going all night again until like 7-8 o'clock in the morning. And it's like it just gets to be really draining sometimes, like mentally and physically.
I wouldn't doubt it does.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, if I want to grow as a YouTuber, and like I want my channel and my community to grow, like I have to put in this hard work. Like I have to put in the time, and I have to put in the effort and the dedication. It just sometimes gets to be really taxing on my mind, my emotions, you know, my body, and stuff like that. But it is worth it. Like when I hit those 100 subscribers earlier today, well, I guess technically yesterday, because it's like 2:30 a.m. But yeah, like oh, I totally forgot what I was just gonna say. Oh, yeah, when I was at work yesterday and I hit those 100 subs, man, like it doesn't seem like very much, like just 100 subs or whatever, but like I said, I put a lot of hard work in, you know. I've put a lot of time in, you know. Like I said, over 30 hours of streaming just in the last half a week alone. And it's like, it's just a really satisfying feeling. Like it's like fulfilling, you know what I mean, to be able to see progress, little as it may be, little as it may seem to everybody else. Those 100 subscribers is a big deal to me. It took me over 8 months streaming on Twitch to get to 87 followers, and I got 100 subs on YouTube in less than half that time, which is crazy. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. My favorite paintbrush. Gilmore and Ali are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant? Sure. Then it's settled. All we need to do is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those Gile Vesters. I said Gile Vesters. It's Vile Jesters. That's what it was. Freaking duh. Don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might actually just end the stream and try to get a little bit of rest. I'll only be able to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, but Better than no hours, I guess.
Right. Some sleep's always better than none.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, maybe after I get home from work tonight, I don't know, maybe after I get home, instead of like coming home and going right to bed, maybe I will do a stream, at least for a little bit, and maybe I'll just do a stream of grinding out those Garuda fights to try to get the War Panther.
Well, sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm. But alrighty, brother. Well, I love you, and I'll probably talk to you tonight again, I'm sure. If
Most
not,
likely, because
sometime soon.
well, technically now it is Sunday. I don't work tonight. I work Monday night next.
Right.
And even then, it's only a 6-hour shift.
Oh, nice.
Monday, Wednesday. I
Right.
think Friday as well, and then Saturday. Wait, no. Friday is until 3:30, and then Saturday is when I go in from 11:30 to 5:30.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll talk to you soon then.
All right. I'll
All
see
right.
you later.
Alrighty. Bye. Alrighty, guys. I was just gonna go all night till like 6, 7 a.m., but I'm not really having the best of luck with people staying in the stream tonight, and sometimes sometimes it's hard to stay streaming all night long when I'm the only person awake. There's not really many people to talk to. There's not really anybody in the stream chat, kind of holding a conversation with me or anything. So I think I am going to go ahead and end the stream. I just want to give a special shout out to pretty much my brother Aaron, Maximum Gravedigger. You might see him in the stream chat sometime. His name is Maximum. He pretty much just sat there and hung out with me in the Discord call for like the entire stream. And once again, now that I'm actually live, I want to give another shout out to Pargas, Pargas, new subscriber to the channel, is actually the 100th subscriber to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for helping me achieve this goal. It's a dream of mine to be able to be a full-time YouTube streamer, and every subscriber I get makes the algorithm like the content a little bit more and start pushing the content into other recommended feeds and other home pages and stuff like that. So for every person that helps and every person that subs to the channel, you're helping me a little bit more to achieve my dreams of being a full-time streamer and not having to work a 9-to-5 job. So with that being said, I do work today, 12:15 to 9:30-ish, so I will be home about 11 p.m. I'm still not sure if I'm going to come home and stream for a few hours again, or if I'm gonna come home and just go to sleep and stream early tomorrow morning. But either way, as long as you guys are subbed to the channel, which you can do by just smashing that red subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that it's set to receive all notifications from the channel, so that when, pardon me, so that when I do go live, either tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or sometime early tomorrow morning, you guys can try to get the ever elusive first like and first comment on the stream. And you always get a special shout out live on stream from me personally for everybody else to see and hear. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, I just want to thank everybody that stopped in the stream tonight, especially the couple few people that stayed, even through the glitch that I had earlier on during the stream where I had to restart the entire stream in my PC and all of that. Special shout out to you guys for staying a little bit later than that and not just leaving when I had to restart everything back up again. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, until 11 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time or sometime super early tomorrow morning, this is Psychotic.